Hi friends, now I'm going to show you how you can do tendering using Bandhoo. Any kind of procurement. It could be labor, materials, um, labor and materials both. So this is the home screen. If you were to log in as a contractor into the Bandhoo app, you can see this button tenders, new tender. If you click on it, this panel opens where I can choose my projects. These are my projects. And within the project, then I can choose one of the tenders and set up a new tender. So for example, I'll just take the example of one project that I've pre-configured, and I can click a new tender for this. Now what you see here, this is the request for quotation that I'm issuing for this tender. Project is Hanging Gardens. There are two tender flows. One is a PQ list, which is my pre-qualified list that I've already configured for various kinds of jobs and packages and trades that I want to give out. Or it is open, which means everybody registered on Bandhoo with that relevant skill or package will come to know what is going on. What I can do basically is that, let's say I say it's an open tender. I can select, is it a labor only contract that I'm giving out? Is it material procurement? Or is it a combination of the two? So for example, if I say it is materials and I'm trying to do material procurement, I can pick the category. So these are all the pre-configured categories here, right? Cement, bricks and blocks, furniture wardrobes, glass sheets, IT telecom equipment, paints, roofing sheets, etc., etc. So let's say I'm wanting to buy some cement. I can put all the details here. So this is, let's say, uh, I can say Ultratech cement, and then I can mention the units. So it's mentioned as kg, but you can change it. So let's say you say bags, and how much do you want to buy? So let's say you want to buy 50 bags of cement, and then you can add an item. You can say apart from cement, you want, let's say, chemicals and adhesives, and then you want uh, appropriate detail mentioned here. You can mention the unit. This is liters, so let's say I'm wanting to buy 5 liters worth of adhesives, and then I come down. I can say where I want the delivery, the date. So let's say I want it delivered by 1st of April. Credit terms, I can mention it. For example, 30 days credit. Bid submission deadline, so today's date is 16th. Let's say I say that within 3 days you please give me a bid by 5 p.m. and then you can add some description here if you like. So space for adding any comments so that the supplier knows about this, right? And you can basically save this tender. Okay, so if you save it, it doesn't get published, it just gets saved. So this is for procuring cement and adhesives as a tender, right? And then to cancel or publish tender, I can view this tender. So it's set up like this, right? It is set up already, very clear. And then when you view tender, then you can basically recheck all the details. If you want to edit something, you can click this button for edit and make the changes that you like. So for example, you say edit, and let's say you want to add one more item. You can add it here, or you want to change the credit to 60 days, you can change the 60 days, and then you save again. And this is, again, you go to the view tender screen, and then if you are okay and ready with this, then you can basically publish the tender. That is very simple. I think all it does is, it's a very, very simple mechanism for you to post any kind of your procurement requirement, which could be essentially either labor contract, labor plus materials contract, or a materials only procurement. All three are done using the same format, the same screen. You can do as you deem fit. As you can see here, the type materials is mentioned. You can do any of the three. So this is the simple way in which the tender gets published. Once it is published, it is actually notified to relevant people. In this case, the publish is open, which means it will go to everyone. You can also send it to your PQ list. So I'll show you what is the notion of PQ list. Okay, so I'm back here. You can see this my PQ list. If I click here, so these are my PQ lists which are configured. This is the pre-qualified list. As you can see, I have set up for these requirements. You can also create a new PQ list. So flooring, HVAC, if I click on flooring, I have these 5 or 6 people mentioned. If I click on firefighting, these are the two. So this is how you can actually set up your lists and publish your tenders to PQ list if you so wish. So I hope this is a functionality that you really like. I think it's very useful and valuable. Um, so if you need any help, please feel free to call our helpline, and we'll be very happy to give you a free demo. Thank you.